Taurus, welcome to the Smudge Room. I'm Jamie, and this will be a general read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do personal reads. Hit me up here if you would like to know how to order one. Working with the Salvador Dali deck and Brian Froud's Hearts of Fairy Oracle. We'll pull one of those at the end. Okay, let's get to it and start with recent past for Taurus. Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of options right now, or did in the recent past. Confused about said options. Let's pull another one. Oh, what do we got? Uh-oh, worried. Nine of Swords. A lot of stuff going on. You know, the world's kind of turning back on very slowly. It's kind of, I mean, it is a freaky time. It's the freakiest time I've maybe ever experienced. So you've got some options. I think you're stressing a little more than you need to. Not that it's not serious out there. It's just I feel like 90% of the things we worry about never happen. And I'm not saying that I don't know your situation. I just know that tripping on it isn't going to help a whole lot. What else for recent past for Taurus? Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. So some of you might be dealing with some depression. Hang on. Just hang on. You know, if you're feeling like some of you are really, really depressed, please tell someone. Tell me if you must. Tell someone. Tell someone you trust if that's the case. What else? Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you have options, but you don't feel like you do. It's like a hopelessness that I'm sensing. This is recent past, and I hope that that's where you left it. Let's find out what's going on with you now. Oh, okay. Got the Ten of Swords. This is about finality. Now, you know, this could also mean facing a fear. You've got to face it, even though it's hard. You know, you guys get a lot of flack for being stubborn. You know, you're fixed sign and very not very changeable. It's a little harder for the fixed signs to adapt. And I know that probably gets you tired of hearing that, I'm sure. But what's going on in our country, it's never going to be the same. It's just not. I do feel like we're going to get back to a place of normalcy. It'll be a new normal, but things are never going to be the way that they were. And maybe this is indicating that you are starting to realize that. What else is up with you guys? Okay, well, we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, these aren't numbered, so sometimes I have to count. The Seven of Pentacles. This is putting a lot of work into something and waiting for the results. Still kind of have this feeling of just, I don't want to say doom and gloom, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like you're having a hard time seeing the bright side. Okay, and that's understandable. Let's pull one more for current energy. Oh, I'll take it. Okay, Magician. Okay, so yeah, you're discovering that you have to pave your own way. The Magician turns ideas into action. So start brainstorming. Just because you are still waiting on this, whatever this is, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's coming. It's coming. You just have to keep at it. Ideas into action. What's energy coming towards Taurus? Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This could mean that you feel like you don't have any help. I feel like that's what that is. Or maybe that you're feeling as though you don't need anybody. Maybe. We got Justice. That's good. It's about fair treatment, of course. It's this is not all for naught. This, whatever you're going through, there's a reason. And it's gonna come back. It's gonna end up in your favor. Let's pull one more for energy coming towards Taurus. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, what do we got? Strength. Beautiful. So there are outside forces that kind of have your back, is what I'm getting from that. This kind of does feel like, you know, there's not another person involved in this read. It's all about your personal struggle. So I know that when you're feeling depressed, that probably isn't very uplifting. I'm sorry for that, but you're gonna come out stronger, better. It's gonna go in your favor no matter what you're feeling down about. Okay, so let's get some advice. Whoa, my. We got the Queen of Cups. That always makes me think that a person needs to nurture themselves. You know, the difference between kings and queens in the tarot. Kings are more external, you know, overseeing the other people in your life. And this is more about you, and it's feminine energy. So it's more emotion. So taking care of yourself. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is just about life's ups and downs, ebb and flow. You know, I've had, and hopefully this isn't the case for you, but I've had some people in my life who have taken their life. And it's like, I know that everybody has been in a dark place. And it's like, anytime I've experienced grief or gone through something hard, when I wake up the next day, it's always a little bit better, no matter what the issue is. Like, even if it's just this much, it's going to be better. It's gonna be. For those of you who feel like you can't, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel, I promise. I know that this has been a long stretch. It's been a lonely stretch for a lot of us. I think to myself, like, thank God I have my children. Some of my friends don't have children, but they have animals. Like, throughout this has been lonely. This has been hard for all of us in some kind of a way. And I really hate, you know, the we're all in this together shit, because a lot of us have had it a lot harder than others. And I know that whoever this is for, you can relate to that. And it feels like bullshit when people who aren't struggling the way that maybe you have say we're in this together, and then you know, when you need someone, they're nowhere to be found. You know, I get all of this. I definitely do. I definitely do. But don't let it get you down. There's going to be an upswing. You know, there's going to be an upswing. Okay. What else? What else for advice? Okay. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. You know, in the upright, it's the apathy card. Have compassion for others, even if you feel as though they don't necessarily maybe have compassion for you. Try to do some good in whatever capacity you're able to. You know, I know that sounds really cliche, like, go do good, you'll feel good. I mean, I know. And I feel like some of you are watching this just like so distraught that everything I say, you're probably shooting it down. And I understand that too. But the reason I'm saying these things is because I've been there, and I've experienced this kind of sadness. So, okay, anything else for okay, we got the Five of Wands, which is about competition. Don't compare yourself to others right now. I mean, for those of you who maybe tend to do that, this isn't about other people. Like I said in the beginning, this isn't about other people. Don't worry. I mean, don't compare yourself to others. That's just what I feel here. Let's pull a fairy oracle. I hope that this can give you some more sage advice. Okay. Got the book because I don't have these memorized yet. Oh, perfect. Perfect. 62. The Hope. All right? Telling you. Let's read it. Okay. So, this is light in the dark, faith, and comfort. This is the fairy of dark despair. She is there for you in your darkest hour. We know people who have had her tattooed on their backs. And my question when I first saw this was, why would you want dark despair on your back? But as I thought about it, I realized she is there as comfort. She feels despair and lives it with you. And she helps you through this because the only thing to, she helps you through it because the only thing to do is to go through it and to come out the other side. Free of emotion. That's funny. Free of that emotion. The little fairy hovering around her or above her is hope. In all despair there is hope. It may be small, it may seem insignificant, but it is there. Hope is the bright spark, that tiny little bit of magic that can turn the tide of despair. Wherever you find the fairy of dark despair, you will also find hope in its wings of the fairy herself in the garland of the golden flowers. As the sun reaches the darkest shadows, hope crowns despair. If you find this card in a reading, remember that there is hope in any situation. It may not come in the form you're expecting or would wish for, but look for it, and you will find it nonetheless. Have faith that something good can come by allowing that thought in. The darkness of despair can begin to give way to the light of hope. Seriously. That's what's up. Okay, guys.